I came to know about MLFC through my mom. I was a kid, I was a baby. I didn't choose. My mom noticed it. So we moved from the Kwabeo to Lusaka. And so I had checked a few churches around until eventually mom found MLFC. That was 2002, thereabout, yes. I was 9 years old, 9 or 8 years old. That's when I first came to MLFC. Went straight into the Sunday school and it was just amazing. Noah's Ark at the time was just ridiculously amazing. We had teachers like Auntie Kezia, Uncle Musuka, and Auntie Mwimba, who's still serving today, Auntie Ida. So we did so many things. At some point we had a kids' kwacha shop. I remember memories of buying a basketball with kids' kwacha at MLFC. We'd write in a little paper what we've learned, answer some questions on the paper. One time I did so well at Noah's Ark that I got a jar of jelly beans. I've never forgotten. Yeah, as a kid. It was amazing. Being at MLFC for a lot of my Christian life has really helped me grow as a believer, because I feel that the preaching for the longest time has been very simple and relatable. I remember once I was a kid again and we're learning about faith, and it was Pastor Walker at the time, very early when his hair was still all black. Very early, he gave us, we learned about faith and about mustard seeds. So he gave us mustard seeds in the church. And I was small, I was like maybe 11 or 12. I remember holding a mustard seed. I can't remember what the message was, but the mustard seed, that really planted in me the idea, the idea of what it means to be a person of faith. Yeah, so it has impacted me in the simplicity of the message and understanding what the Bible is for my daily life. So that's kept me engaged at MLFC is just really making the deliberate effort to plug in. I know sometimes when you're in a church that's relatively large, you can easily get lost in the buzziness and the business of everything, but finding a way to just get plugged in, putting yourself out there. If it's a youth group, getting yourself into youth. If it's serving, just getting yourself finding out and inquiring. And we have been deliberate, I think, for the longest time, having an information desk, a welcome center, so you can actually go and ask. So noticing and asking. So I'm quite an extrovert, so really engaging. What's happening here? How can I engage? If it's Alpha, if there's a connection group, if there's a conference, if there's a musical, how do I just get myself involved in what's going on around the church? And it brings so much growth, fulfilling. You build relationships with people that you would have otherwise never met, say, on a Sunday when everyone comes in and zooms out. We really have, I think, a really fantastic and great vision for the church. We see a church that reaches beyond our building, beyond our city, beyond our country, to the whole continent. And I like one line that says, setting a new biblical standard. A new biblical standard of how we do things, how we are excellent. So the future leaders to really lift that up, and never to go back on the vision, on the bigness of the vision that God has given us, to lift up the excellence, lift up how we give to missions, lift up how we are plugged into our community and how we respond to our society as a church.